This therapy is basically a whole body clean, a detoxification of the entire body. A look in his mouth. Also, when you come see your person you're taking care of, be aware of any kind of dental implants they may have, because that may cause toxicity in his body. He does have mercury amalgams in his mouth, his teeth. Because he's in not the healthiest conditions, we do not recommend removing the mercury amalgams at this moment, because if you were, you have a risk of mercury poisoning from the breaking of the amalgams. So just by that alone, just by the idea of removing something from your mouth that's been put there by a dentist, the toxicity level is so dangerous that it's not recommended because it gets broken up, because mercury breaks down. That should give you room for knowledge, room for awareness. I recommend watching Dying to Have Known or The Beautiful Truth. Beautiful Truth is an amazing movie, and it actually shows Dr. Kennedy. It shows a special screen, and you get to see the fumes and so forth being consistently lifting from the teeth and in the mouth. And as you can see, there's neurological dysfunction. He has more toxicity than some people that do not, but that does affect his motor skills. I mean, you can do your own reading, your own experience on aluminum, mercury, and other metals in the human body, and find out what effect they have on the nervous system. A few days ago, Jakob requested to have his earrings put back in, and just remember, the whole time you're taking care of the person you are, they're going to want things they're used to. With a woman, it's going to be makeup. And if it happens to be makeup, there's a beautiful section that Charlotte Gerson wrote in her book regarding using beetroot, the color red, as rouge or as lipstick. Beautiful colors you can get from fruits and vegetables. And totally non-toxic, totally safe, and not tested on animals. Or if the animals do test it, they eat it anyway. So with a man, you may have grooming things that he wants. Earrings, rings, things like that. Make sure if anything is in there, make sure the holes have been, there's no infection, it's fine, it's going to happen. And until you tell me otherwise, if I hear something different, of course I'll agree or I'll look into it. But in the meantime, you want to continuously give opportunities, for bringing them back up to how they were in respect to dignity and appearance. That's important. While this is recording, I also want to say, and it's kind of loud because there's a shower in the echo, but what we'll do is when we go outside, we'll speak a little more on the topic of how he may have gotten in this position physically. You get the wheelchair now.
What?
Oh. Always work as a team. No matter what feelings you have against or for your person you're working with. The way I look at it, and you should take care of yourself. I do it every day. Every morning I wake up, I do an enema. Every morning I get up, I do an enema. I do some yoga breathing. I do exercises as well. Keep myself in shape. Get my mind in focus. I read. You got to keep taking care of yourself. Otherwise you burn yourself out and you don't think. Work as a team. You're going to have an argument with the person you're working with. You're going to have an argument with the person you're taking care of. Remember, you're not that important. Those arguments aren't that important. Excuse me. So what's important is life. Having them realize a life. If we spend too much time and waste too much time arguing over very little things, about a movie or TV or even the handling sometimes, So we're gonna bring the wheelchair now.